Hey everyone, this is Kevin from River Bottom Reels. It's been a while since I did a video, and I get a lot of questions on cleaning reels, repairing reels, especially on the cleaning end, on different things that I use, and the things that you should use cleaning a reel. Of course, it's a little different with the spinning compared to a bait caster because of the certain parts in each reel. It takes a little different tool to do each one. So I just want to do a small quick video here to help you guys at home that are cleaning your own reels and everything. Um, it's not like I want to give away business or um, but I'm here to help. Even if you have a question, you're cleaning reels and that, don't hesitate to call me, and I'll walk you through some of the steps. If you get a little stuck or something, some of the basic tools that you're going to need is you're going to need different size screwdrivers. Um, some of the reels have different size screws in them. Basically, they're all the same, but there are some that have a fill up, some have a straight edge. Also, items that you're going to need is this wrench right here will fit most hand nuts. This is a 10 millimeter. Sorry about that. I don't have my glasses on, so it's a little hard for me to read that stuff. Another thing that I use is a dental pick. This comes in real handy. Even when I had the reel tore down, I want to get into the real nooks and crannies. I want to make sure that everything is clean. There has been times that I've had reels apart and I've been cleaning them, and as I put them back together, I'll find a little speck of dirt on there or something where I'll actually go back, I'll tear it back down, I'll redo it. Because like I said, when I do your reels, I want to do them just like it was my reel. I want to make sure that everything is clean, all your old grease, oil, and everything is off of it before we reassemble and re-grease it. Other things I use the little eye pickers or whatever you want to call it. That comes in handy with actually putting some of the little pieces back in. It will help you hold it and get it back in those little grooves. Scissors, of course. I use these for cutting the line. A lot of the guys, which I don't care, when you send them to me, they can have the line off or the line on. And then what I do is I use the tape to take the line on there and hold it secure so it's not getting stuck. Now there is one thing that I use that I actually heard one of the other companies on here who clean reels and that, and they said that they would never use these because if you use them, you're not doing it right. But I believe in 100% that if you're not using them, you're not cleaning the reel as clean as you can get. Right there you go. The Q-tip. Yeah, I use them, and I use loads of them. I'll use 10 to 20 on one reel. It helps get in the nooks and crannies. I actually use it to get the cleaner in there a little deeper. I do have a cleaning system here that I run the reels through once they're tore down. But even once I bring them out of that cleaner, I'm going to go ahead and I have certain steps some of the other guys do and don't do. I guess we all have our little tricks of the trade. But I will still go over some of the pieces with a Q-tip and everything just to get everything out of there. And sometimes I'll even go over them with the Q-tip with some of the cleaner in certain areas, which will actually help get them cleaner. Another thing I use, pipe cleaners. I cut these down to size. These help me get into like the inside of the pinion gears and everything. Even though you run these things through a cleaner and it's heated, I run my cleaner at 157 degrees most of the time when I run real parts through there. You still have stuff that gets up in there. And when I want to polish the inside of that pinion gear and everything, I'm going to run a pipe cleaner through there just to make sure that all the debris and everything is out of there. and it's going to give me a better shine in there. It's going to give me a better polishing, to make sure that there isn't any little dirt and debris in there. Other things that I use, and of course everybody out there knows, I use Boca products. I use their high speed oil. I use their lube, their grease. There's other products that they have that I use. Some of their they have a real cleaning. It's called Real Power. I use that as a lubricant. It's a really slick product that it makes the item very slick and oiled. Another key important thing from Boca are your pliers that you need. You need these to punch out the pin on your spool when you're replacing the spool bearings. There again, those are for resale. Everything that I use, all these Boca products, I carry at the store, and or you can contact me when you send your reels to me, or if you just want the products themselves, you can contact me. Hey, Kevin, I want a tube of that grease, or I need a little bottle of that oil, or I want the spool bearing pliers. All those products are on my website, and like I said, you can also call me or just drop me a line. I'll give you prices. Everything that Boca carries, I enjoy using. I back it 100%. It's done a good job for me. For right now, I've had River Bottom Reels to the public. I've had it for 5 years now, a little over 5 years. But I've been doing real work and everything for probably the past 20-25 years. And their products improve every day, every day. I don't want this to sound like a Boca commercial, but I mean, if you have a product out there that works for you, you stick with it. And of course, everybody out there knows that the Boca Apex 7 ceramic bearings are what I use in the reels. I know, and it's just like any other product out there. There's other companies that carry them, and some guys like other ones better than others. It's just one of those, it's just like when you're getting in your debate for your pickup trucks, Ford, Chevy, Dodge. Everybody has what they like because of what they use. But I stand behind the Boca products and the Boca bearings, which I enjoy using, and I put those into the reels when you guys send them to me. So when you guys send your reels to me, you know that I'm going to take the time. I'm going to use the top products that I can get my hands on. I also carry the Carbon Tech drag washers. If you want to upgrade or replace your drags, a lot of your better, higher dollar reels now come with the carbon washers and everything. But just like anything, they can wear out, and you need to replace those, and they're pretty inexpensive. But we carry those to help get your drag a little stronger and everything. And a lot of guys will ask me, hey, Kevin, I got this reel. It's not a real high dollar reel, but man, I'd really like that to get it smoother. I'd like it to cast further. Do you think it's worth putting the Boca bearings in? Well, that's a question only you can answer. What do you think the reel is worth to you? I can put bearings in darn near any of the reels out there. I mean, I've actually taken some of the lower dollar reels, and you'll find that once you tear them down, they have bushings in them. And I'll take those bushings out, and I'll get the sizes and everything, and I can usually match them up with a Boca bearing, and I'll put a Boca bearing in there. And yes, it will make that reel smoother. It will make it cast further. It will help with the overall performance of that reel. So it doesn't matter if it's a $45, $50, $60, $70, $80 reel. Yeah, we can bump it up a little bit. You know, we can get those bearings in there. We can get the Boca products on it and everything, and we can get that thing working smoother and better. So, you know, like I said before, it's not what I think. It's what the reel is worth to you, to as far as putting the bearings in. You'd also be surprised that some of your higher dollar reels, some of them have some bushings in that people, you know, that most average people don't realize. But it still works good with that bushing in. But if you were to take that bushing out and replace it with a bearing, you'd be surprised at how much it will improve the performance of that reel. So I just wanted to go over a few little things today, answer some questions, um, and let people know what basic tools you use for cleaning. Um, you know, of course, I'm sure I've missed a few things, a few questions out there you guys may have, and but I'm here all the time, and I can answer any questions that you have as far as your repairs and cleaning and everything and that. And that way, you guys just drop me a line. You can get a hold of me at River Bottom Reels at att.net, or you can go on my website at www.riverbottomreels.com. On the website, there's also a spot there where you can shoot me an email. It's that's Kevin at riverbottomreels.com. And I know a lot of the guys are into the tournaments already and everything and that. So remember, even during the season and everything and that, I know a lot of guys, because a lot of the reels I get, they're really gummed up and everything and that. And some of these reels, some of your spinning reels have that little screw in the side. And that's fine if you're just doing it temporarily till you can get them tore down to clean everything and that. But you want to watch that, because all you're doing is pumping grease in on top of grease. And that grease gets in there and that hardens and everything, which will actually harm the performance of your reel more than what it will help the performance of it. And taking your reel at the end of every tournament, because you may not have another tournament for a week or so or whatever. Now, just give it a little rub down and everything and that, you know, wipe it down and that. Get those. Sometimes you don't know, but even on your handle, in behind the drag, you'll get little strings of dirt, weed, and stuff like that, and that comes right off of your line, coming up out of the water, and it will put that dirt and everything in there. You know, just give it a little wipe down or whatever, you know, after your tournament and everything. And like I said, you know, get your reels to us anytime, and we'll get them cleaned up for you and that. And if you're interested, we'll get those Boca bearings in there, and we'll get that thing casting further than what you think it could. I have a lot of customers that they go crazy over it. Once they send a reel to me, and they might send just one reel to me to get the Boca bearings in to see what it will actually do to the reel and everything, and then they're amazed at what it does to the reel as far as the distance and the smoothness and everything. Next thing I know, they're sending me all their reels and telling me to put the Bocas in all of them. So like I said, I hope I did a good enough video here for you. I know it was quick and it was very, very not informational as far as detailed and everything. I didn't want to bore you. I just wanted to give you a little info out there. And like I said, you can get hold of me at River Bottom Reels at att.net, or go on our website, www.riverbottom. There we go, riverbottomreels.com. So sorry about the tongue time. Like I said, it's been a while since I did a video, and just wanted to get some info out there to you guys so you help you out and see what's going on. So, all right, we'll see you on the water.